I don't think you're here in Southeast Asia because you want to be a millionaire. You're here because you want to travel and share those experiences and live a really enjoyable lifestyle. So that's the secret.
Yeah. Is there like one word that you could describe to attribute like your success to? This is Michael. He just came up to me and we're about to have like a little brunch / breakfast or whatever. He's told me that he's traveled to South America, some Africa, and for the past 3 months he's been in Asia. So I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite city so far in Asia? Or not city, country?
It really depends. So if I was talking about food, I would say Japan.
Okay.
Japan is crazy. Like the sushi, the attention to detail with the seafood, and they're just on point.
Yeah.
It's rude to tip in Japan.
Yeah.
Because they just expect to be perfect.
Yeah, that's
so it's
interesting.
An insult.
Wow.
If you tip them.
You know what else I learned too about Japan? Like gifts. You give gifts. It's rude to open them in front of the person that gives it to you. I guess it comes off as like needy or like something like that. You're supposed to like wait till you get home and then open it.
Cool.
Yeah, Japan has a lot of like hidden little rules that you kind of learn along the way as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big surfer, so I'm finishing my trip in Indonesia. They get some of the biggest and best waves.
Yeah. Okay. I met this girl from Indonesia. She's actually from California, but I met her in Ho Chi Minh City the other day. But I've been to Bali before, like Kuta Bali, but that's my only experience I have with Indonesia.
That one's a little busy, right?
Yeah.
Kuta was like.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like the nightlife there is almost non-existent, which I wasn't aware of.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Instagram stuff happening there.
Well, yeah, I want to go back to Bali, maybe a different part, maybe not Kuta. But I'm excited. Like this is my first time in Thailand though. So far, I've only been to I've been to, like I said, Bali. I've been to Tokyo. I went to Tokyo like 4 times last year. I went to Osaka, and I was living in Malaysia for like 3 months.
Are you gonna do the full moon party?
I don't know. That's here, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I definitely want to do like I know they have like I guess it's Thailand New Year where they have the water gun fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
want to. For that last time.
Okay, is it pretty cool?
It's crazy.
Okay, yeah. I definitely want to check that out. And that's right around my birthday. My birthday is like April 11th, and I think that's like April 13th or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I think I might come out here for that, have a good time.
So you know the whole story of the full moon party?
No.
So every month they celebrate and have a huge festival on the full moon. And there's an island that's dedicated to it, Koh Phangan.
Okay.
That's the name of the island. So imagine people are usually there for a week or two for this one 24 hours of party. So typically people arrive like a week early or a week late or, just party that first night and just like stick around. So half the month the island is full of people.
Yeah.
And the other half it's deserted.
Wow.
Yeah, because people just come to the island
just to party. Dang.
Yeah.
How many times have you visited?
I've just done it once.
Okay.
There's like people doing fire dancing.
Yeah.
They're drinking alcohol out of buckets.
Yeah.
You got paint on your face. Like it's
a real deal.
It's
okay,
wild.
I have to check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Maybe April. Hopefully it'll be like around the same time as the New Year celebration. Mm-hmm. I think they just had like recently maybe a Buddhist holiday or something because they were doing a lot of like there was a ceremony going on yesterday. But
Well, it's the Lunar New Year.
okay,
That's what's going on.
okay. Yeah, I'm learning so much.
But yeah, I check out the whole South, like Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao.
Yeah.
If you ask, they split them east and west. So east is Koh Samui and Koh Tao, and these places are a little more like outdoors centric.
Yeah.
And then Phuket, Koh Phi Phi, that's the west side, and that's a little bit more about partying.
Okay.
Like I was hearing about a fight club last night. So you go to a bar
Yeah.
and there's people that are professionally fighting, and then in between the fights, they invite people drinking at the bar to challenge each other.
What the? That sounds
And then
crazy.
give them the gloves and give them the.
I would love to do that. Do you train at all? Like Muay Thai or MMA or anything?
No, I just surf,
Okay.
work out.
This is surfer guy.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
That's interesting. So you probably spent a lot of time in, like SoCal, I'm assuming.
Yeah. We get some big waves from San Francisco.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really heard too much about the surf community in San Francisco, but definitely in SoCal, I've heard about it, of course. But they just had like the fires going on, which is crazy in Los Angeles.
Still going.
Yeah.
Ran out of water.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, I definitely wanted to. So what part of Africa did you visit?
I was in Morocco.
Morocco?
Yeah, my cousin got a girl there.
Okay.
Got married and he's been there ever since.
Okay. Well, what about South America? What countries have you visited?
I've been to Colombia. I've been to Peru. I've been to Brazil. Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all amazing. Patagonia is something you got to do.
Okay. So where did you find this love for traveling?
When I was real young, I used to build houses in Mexico.
Wow.
With my church.
Wow.
And then I just realized the whole world's a lot different than the United States.
Wow. Yes. Okay. Are you still into like your faith?
No, I'm actually going to a Buddhist monastery tomorrow.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say I subscribe to a faith, but I respect and I believe in some form of all of it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just like to learn about each religion, and I was brought up Christian, but yeah, it's not something I'm like ready to commit to.
I understand that, and I respect that too, because a lot of people like halfway commit, so it's respectable to handle it that way. But also, I think educating yourself from different religions. I think every single religion has something that you could benefit from and take away, and improve yourself as just an overall human being.
Yeah, I'm about to do a silent meditation, so I'm gonna be quiet for 3 days.
3 days?
No words.
Wow. You plan to be by yourself?
I'll be in like a monastery.
Okay. Oh, okay.
With other people.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk to each other yet.
Wow.
We're just going to sit.
What made you want to do that?
I run a business in San Francisco where I talk to a lot of people every day. Maybe 20 to 50 people.
Oh, wow.
Or more.
Yeah.
And yeah, how often do you get to be able to do that? And I'm taking this break from work, so it's to go back to work and be better at what I do.
Okay.
Be a better friend, be a better husband, all that good stuff.
Yeah. What do you do for work if you don't mind me asking?
I started a technology business about 10 years ago. What it does is it does all the inventory for a grocery store with just a camera and artificial intelligence.
Wow.
So every 8 feet there's a camera.
Yeah.
And we take a picture every hour.
Yeah.
And just the same way a self-driving car works, we can determine what's missing, what the store needs to order, and who and what needs to bring that back to the shelf.
Is that similar to like how Amazon runs their grocery stores?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for every other grocery store in the world.
That's crazy. That's cool. Wow.
So I've been working really hard on it for 10 years, and I'm about to have my first kid this year.
Okay.
So I was like, the time is now.
Yeah,
to do me.
Nah, I understand that. Get it out while you can. What I was gonna say. So obviously you dedicate a lot of time to technology. Would you say like that's a passion of yours, or is surfing more of a passion, or is it both?
People is my passion.
People.
So I hire a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't do the coding part.
Yeah.
Just like to inspire people,
Yeah.
organize them to do what they're passionate about. And if you can do that,
Thank you so much.
it's kind of unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because, it's about teamwork.
Excuse me. Can I get a chopstick, please? I understand that teamwork. The world is all about people. In general, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything without people. And I mean, you can do some things, but you won't get very far. You get further with people, and I think just making connections. Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite parts about traveling. You get to travel and you get to meet like-minded individuals. Just like you were saying earlier, how once you like got out of the U.S., you started seeing like it's a completely different world out here. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't ever realize that or get to experience that. But before you travel, you meet people that also understand that, so you get to have really good conversations about that type of stuff.
I used to have a travel company in college where we would go to Dominican Republic and
Yeah,
take people to experience the culture and have a bit of fun, and then we would build a house. That sucks. Like helped us out with some funding, and basically it would take 3 days to build a house because the whole house was prefabricated.
yeah. You just have to put it together for
Build the foundation, put it up, nail it in,
Yeah,
then welcome the family to their new house.
that had to be like extremely rewarding.
It was. Yeah, I mean, it all came from those experiences in high school where I was like, this feeling's indescribable.
Yeah.
Going somewhere new, being nervous, but also being excited,
Yeah,
and then doing something that's bigger than yourself. I mean, you don't get a chance to do that a lot when you're in high school.
I agree.
And then if you don't really care to, once you go to college or leave college, you don't have to help anyone.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself in those opportunities.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was crazy. Like the first night I went here, we're close to the Khaosan Road.
Yeah, Khaosan Road.
Yeah, Khaosan Road. So I walked there just wanted to check the city or just wanted to check it out or whatever. Right? I know like a little party street or whatever.
The place is lit.
I ended up running into these like 3 ladies, and they were like I was just eating like literally eating pad thai. They came inside next to me. We ended up having a conversation, and they was like, "Yeah, we just ordered like 50 plates to give to the homeless." And so I ended up like passing out like plates for them to the homeless like that night. My first night here, it was so cool.
That's awesome. Where were they from?
They're from here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all from here.
And they just spoke good English. You guys were just.
Yeah, I think it was one that spoke really good English, one that had intermediate English, and one that like kind of knew the basics. But they were all like super nice ladies. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Yes. You can't offend me.
I want to say like maybe mid-30s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
36.
36. Okay. What advice would you give yourself?
Think about how you want to spend your day every day. Think about how you want to feel when you go to work or choose someone to be your partner for life. Stick with the feelings, right? So an example of that is some of my friends, they went to investment banking. So like money first.
Yeah.
But they spend 5-10 years just wearing a suit, working 100 hours a week. Didn't really have a lot of opportunities to go on trips like this. And because their decision making was led by, something like money instead of like your experience.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're here in Southeast Asia because you want to be a millionaire. You're here because you want to travel and share those experiences and live a really enjoyable lifestyle. So that's the secret.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of came to that realization. I was in Costa Rica for like 3 weeks last year. I went to Europe at first, and that's when I kind of just like really saw like, okay, it's a completely different world out here.
Yeah.
And then that's how I kind of like realized like, okay, you can actually live outside of the U.S. if you can figure out how to make like some income and just take care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
So I went to Costa Rica for like 3 months. 3 weeks.
Europe
And
is tough to do. Europe is expensive.
yeah, that's why I'm not in Europe. Yeah. And so, but I realized like, the goal is for most people is to retire and like go to these places. So I was just thought to myself, I'm like, why not just like live like that now? And
When you can enjoy it most.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can enjoy it most now, and you can set yourself up for the future. You can save so much money. If you make a good amount of income overseas, you could like save and invest away into like a good future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I realized I could do like a little reverse engineering in the whole process. But yeah, no, definitely experiences and feelings. I definitely understand where you coming from there. What time is your flight?
My flight's at 3:30, so I'm hoping if I leave here, if I'm like in a car in 20 minutes, I'm feeling fine. I gotta finish this, pay, go get my bag,
Yeah.
get in the car.
Okay. Is there like one word that you could describe to attribute like your success to?
Yeah, optimism.
Optimism.
I've only got a few tattoos, but my most like powerful trait is infinite optimism. So that's a infinity sign plus. And yeah, when you see the positive in something, like when you're grateful for your day.
Yeah.
When you're grateful for your friends, when you're grateful for your job, positive stuff keeps happening to you.
Yeah.
Or whatever could be perceived as one thing or another is positive. Does that make sense?
Like it's always like every single thing you can find something positive in it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, you live a good life if you believe it's good.
So do you have you read the book like The Secret?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that book.
Okay. Yeah, I just found that book. I want to say last year. It's not last year. Maybe it was 2020. I don't know. That whole like post-COVID thing was all like a blur. But definitely in the last 4 years, I found that book, and that kind of opened my eyes a lot, changed my like understanding. And like now, I feel like I finally grasped the whole concept of being able to like really create your life, and turning like ideas into reality. So that's what I'm like mastering now at this point.
So I have a process to do that I've been doing for like the last 10 years or so.
Okay.
So I get a piece of paper and I write down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I do it for the whole page. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's for a day, a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, 50 years, and end of life.
Yeah.
And every 3 months,
Yeah.
I write all those goals.
Yeah.
And then I write a bonus goal for each. So there's really 4.
Okay.
And I hit all.
Okay. It works for it. Yeah. That's the key though, like just knowing like waking up with direction. You know what I mean? Otherwise you're just gonna be like doing whatever. But when you wake up knowing exactly what it is that you're working towards, you just do that. Like for example, the YouTube. Like if I didn't understand where I wanted to take the YouTube, I wouldn't have asked you like, hey, do you mind if I film this? You know what I mean? But when you got like a goal and intention set, and then you put plans behind those goals, it just makes everything that much easier.
Yeah.
What made you come in on the chat?
I've just been traveling for a long time, like over 40 countries.
Okay.
I just recognize when, there's some really simple things to recognize when someone would be a good person to chat with and is open to that. So you're sitting here, so you're recording yourself, so I know you're up for sharing.
Yeah.
You speak the same language, you're sitting along. Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, there you have it, guys. This is Michael, man. We're going to enjoy the rest of our meals. He has a flight to catch soon. I have somewhere to be also, man. So great talking to you, okay? Like, comment, subscribe.